Okay, we're going to install NMAP, and I'm going to tell you about a couple of pitfalls along the way. So I'm just going to go ahead and open up my browser, and I'm going to go to nmap.org, and we will go down here on the left to the download item. Right here are the Microsoft Windows binaries right here in the middle of the screen, almost a little lower than the middle. And here we have two installers. I have an installer called NMAP 7.80 and another one called NPCap 0.9990. Now, here's the thing. NMAP setup here has the NPCap installer built into it. And so we don't really have to install this one. Although there's a trick there which I will get back to later. But for now I'm going to click NMAP 7.8 setup, and we'll go ahead and download that file. And as soon as it's downloaded here, I will go ahead and launch it. Yes, we'll accept the user account control and agree to the terms. And I will go ahead and leave all of these checked. And this is as good a place to install it as any. And we'll let it install. Now I want you to watch closely here. Oh, look at that. Did you see it? Another window just popped up. You might not notice it because it's hidden so perfectly. But if I grab that and slide it over here to the side, you'll see I've got two installations going on. The NMAP installation and an NPCap installation. But look at this. .9982.9990 down here. This is an earlier version. We're going to get back to that in a minute. For now, I'll say I agree. And I will say, oops, I don't want to say I install yet because I want to be sure that something is checked here. This top one should certainly be checked, the loopback adapter. And I do not want to restrict it to admin only. I do want to allow 802.11 support, raw 802.11 support in monitor mode, although I don't have a Wi-Fi card that supports monitor mode right now on my machine, but I'll go ahead and check that in case I add it in the future. And now here's the important one. Install NPCap in WinPCap API compatible mode. WinPCap is an older version that we used to use before we got NPCap, and WinPCap stopped producing new versions, stopped updating. It is important that you check this. If you don't check it, I almost guarantee you will have trouble when you go to run NMAP later on. I spent about 2 hours trying to troubleshoot and not realizing that all I had to do was turn this on and it solved all of my problems. So that's an important one. I click install. It's going to go ahead and install this. Now, one time when I did this, I got another window up here in this upper corner that said that a file was missing, and I just canceled it and let it continue on, and everything was fine. And there's a reason for that, which I'll show. Oh, there it is again. Now we have it. It says this the file npf.sys is needed. So I'm just going to go ahead and cancel that and not worry about it, and I'll let this thing continue. I'm not sure what's causing that, but that's okay. We're going to get around that problem in just a few minutes. There we go. Installation complete. I'll click next, and I'll click finish. And now NMAP will go ahead and finish up. So I'll click next, and I'll click next. I will go ahead and accept these two. It's your choice whether you want to or not. I'll click next and finish. All right, we had the wrong version of NPCap. It turned out that there was a 998 something that was built into this NMAP installer. And up here it says the version of NPCap included in our installers may not always be the latest version. If you experience problems, download and install the latest NPCap. So sure enough, we got the wrong version that was built into this one. So I'm going to go ahead and click this one here, the 9990 version, and we'll go ahead and download and install that. There it is. Let's go ahead and do the installation. I want to make sure that all three of these are checked again, not this second one, but the other three. While this is installing, I want to mention that NMAP is one of the most used tools by hackers. This is a golden tool. It helps hackers find systems on a network and identify them by IP address and by MAC address, and it also allows you to find open ports on firewalls. And so this is a real valuable tool that hackers use in order to discover what the vulnerabilities are of various systems and what those systems are so that they can attack. You notice that this is now .9990 that's being installed. All right, it was installed successfully. I'll click Next. I'll click Finished. And there we have it. Everything should be installed and should be running. Let's test it just by typing NMAP. And what we're actually going to get is not NMAP, but ZenMap, the GUI version of it. It didn't really tell you that, but that's it. And this is NMAP, which we'll learn how to use in our lab.